on this side it says, oh, it's reversed, but it says an ordinary cup of coffee, or was it? Right? And on the other side
Oh,
is a fabulous drawing.
Right.
Yeah. And that's going to be yours, and you'll be filling that up with the tea that you drink all the time.
That's so delightful. Thank you.
Yes. Not only did I read Encyclopedia Brown when I was a kid, and I was actually pretty good at actually solving the mysteries, and Alfred Hitchcock's Solve Them Yourself mysteries, which is harder than Encyclopedia Brown, as I recall. But I still keep this on my desk at all times, just because it makes me feel like a real sleuth.
And you only did one pass, unlike this heathen.
I would have felt so terrible going back again. It would have felt like I was besmirching my own character. Like somehow.
Wow, did I not feel that way? Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on team maximum candy, I have to say.
Well, robots are not that terrifying, frankly. I think they're kind of cute. I
don't have as much a fear of robots as a belief that robots are gonna like those ones from Boston Dynamics that they're always showing, like those are gonna kill people, like maybe all of us, and armed with AI, like that's the end. That's like
the robots won't kill us, the AI will.
Yeah, but I mean, but they'll put the AI in the robot and then lights out, dude. That's it.
How do you know they're not going to like you, Josh? They might think you're charming and, you talk a lot.
You might be the king of the robots.
I could be, but I don't think it's going to work out that way.
Well, how do you both feel about aliens and ghosts?
I wish. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
I think that would make life so much more interesting if the aliens kind of would float in and out of our lives in a ghostly sort of way.
I don't know about ghosts. I feel like if aliens are coming past Earth, they're like locking the doors. They're like, oh no, we're not stopping. No.
They don't want any part of what they've watched Dateline. They
Yeah,
know what we're up to.
They know about teenagers. They're not coming here.
Like, no. Let's go on to Jupiter. Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah.
Which I don't think there's a lot of people there, so I'm surprised.
But the ones that are there are homicidal. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Apparently, yeah.
Places like Montana just remind me of the old Agatha Christie episodes, because the crimes, the terrible murders, sometimes multiple murders, always happen in these small villages.
The picturesque. Mm-hmm.
Like if Keith was just lying about his garbage, what would we have noticed? Maybe.
Well, Keith would never lie about anything.
No,
that's actually one of the things I hate about Keith. He's relentlessly truthful.
Go back to people's houses at Halloween to get a second batch of candy.
Very honest.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah. I never look.
Keith, do you watch Mank's episodes?
Always. I watch them critically. I take out a pad and a pencil. I take notes.
And do you say I would have said that better?
Oh no, never. No, I'm a great admirer, Josh, and I want to imitate without making it too obvious.
I say I would have said that better.
The story of the dermatologist, who is my mom's dermatologist, who poisoned her husband with Drano, and he set up a camera because he was suspicious and saw it happening. Are we gonna get that, Daylight?
Is it in Newport Beach? Where is it?
Yeah, it's in Orange County.
Yeah, it's in Orange County. I think we will get that one. Yeah, that's my prediction. Anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I know nothing about that, which makes me think
tweeted it at you, and you said that's Joni's dermatologist.
Oh no, I know.
Joni's involvement.
No, what I'm saying is I don't know anything about whether or not we're doing it, but that makes me think that
it might be too obvious.
Someone else
we all
is
know.
doing it.
Someone else might be doing it.
Yeah, but no one else you do it.
I would challenge AI to come up with scrum, which is a word, Keith, that I believe you used in the latest episode that I was very excited about, because I had not heard of that word before.
I don't know about scrum.
Scrum.
It's rugby, right?
Well, it comes from rugby, but it was used extensively in my old days in Canada covering politics, where the prime minister would come out of the House of Commons, and all the reporters would kind of surround him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a scrum.
It
And
is a bit a word that you can picture it in your head, but I really liked it. It worked for me. It was great.
And no AI is coming up
No.
with, if bad decisions were money, she would be a Rockefeller. Or a constellation of ailments, 40 was barreling down on her like a Chinese bullet train.
Yeah,
We
no one's
defy
doing that.
AI.
Yeah.
Second, both of you are, I would call, heartthrobs in the true crime community.
That's true.
Any thoughts about that?
I mean, I think
now Joe's kind of sexy. I'll give him that.
I don't know what to say.
Do you want to return the compliment?
Well,
No.
they love him. I mean, everybody loves him.
Aw.
The great thing, and now I'm going to embarrass Keith. The great thing, like when we're at these forums or at CrimeCon or something like that, and or just when we've been out in public for office dinners or stuff, and people come up to Keith and they say, "Oh my God, I love you so much. Can we take a picture?" And Keith looks at them with this expression that says, "You have me confused with someone else." And I'm like, no, it's you. They know you. They know exactly who you are. This is not a case of mistaken identity. They love you. You're just not used to that. They've said these words. They want a Josh story and a Keith story and an Andrea story and a Dennis story to seem different. They want you to know which one's which.
Yeah.
And so they encourage that here, which is one of the things that makes this such a great place to work for me.
It's true. A lot of places homogenize, and Dateline doesn't. I mean, we do have a certain way, all of us, of telling a story. It's a Dateline way of telling the story. It's a Dateline structure, etc. But on that, they don't try to influence what you do or harm.
No, I mean, when I write, when confronted with the evidence, Matt started to fold quicker than the overnight crew at the Gap.
Right.
They didn't say, "We can't say that. I don't get it. People won't understand." They just said, "That's great," and they didn't say a word, and on it went.
And no AI is writing that line either.
No.
The AI wouldn't be caught dead writing a line like that.
Get reprogrammed.
I know we're running out of time. Do you have time for a couple rapid fire questions?
Yes. Keith is best. Keith is best on rapid fire questions.
Okay.
How do you feel about cake smashing at a wedding?
The terrible old-fashioned idea that should go away. It's like blowing on candles. Like, I really want it to just go away.
Cake smashing at weddings?
The groom or
The
bride
first
smashing the cake into the other person's face.
That's a terrible thing to do. Who would do a thing like that?
All the
Exactly.
time.
Sometimes
All
people
the
that wind
time.
up on Dateline.
Uh-huh.
Lots of things
I
like
think
that.
it's a direct precursor to Dateline.
I
think-
completely agree. I mean, a marriage should not begin with an act of violence. I'm going to say,
Right.
Yeah.
You go to people's houses,
Even if it's cute.
You go to people, it's certainly well meant, but I mean, you go to people's houses and they have that photo like out.
Yeah.
No, don't show that to the world.
No.
It's not great.
How do you unwind after stressful cases? Is there a Dateline bowling league that we don't know about?
Yeah.
What a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
I think we should all bowl. That's good.
Yeah, good idea.
We had a few more.
Have
All
either
right.
of you been asked to sponsor a product, be a spokesperson?
No.
Yeah. Was that a no from you, Mankiewicz?
I don't think anybody's asked me to sponsor anything.
I'm sure. Pocket squares? Are you kidding? People need to get on the ball.
Yeah.
Right?
That's upsetting.
It's a missed opportunity.
Keith, is there anything you can share with us? Anything interesting?
You're familiar. Well, I'm not sure it'd be appropriate for me to mention the person's name, so I won't. But there is a person, an actor, who established a company to transport things, and he wanted me to do a thing for them, trying to describe the nature of. Can you say bad words on this program?
Yes.
Sure. You can. Yes.
The nature of a fuckload. What is a fuckload? You won't be surprised to know that the program was not particularly thrilled at that idea, nor was I.
That's
But
from whoever, right?
Mhm.
And I said to Dateline, I'm like, look, I'm not going to do that on TV, but I'll do it on a podcast. I don't mind reading an ad. I mean, that's fine. But I don't think that doesn't seem in the cards right now.
Oh,
That's a shame.
Yep.
all right.
You could do some ads for us if you wanted to.
Totally
Sure.
ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
happy anytime.
That'd be really amazing.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not, Keith.
No, not at all.
That's very
Can't
sweet.
tell if that was sarcastic either.
Okay, here's the last three very quickly.
Such a
you.
joy.
Congratulations on 6 years.
Thank
I can't
you.
believe it's that long. I heard about you right at the beginning, and yeah, I've listened faithfully all the way along.
Now I know who's being sarcastic.
We're putting that in quotes, and that's going. Just kidding.
We did want some help with a new promo, so maybe we can steal some of those lines. Yeah.
Well, I
So-
love the two of you, and your podcast is great. Well, I'll give you a couple of great lines you can use. I can't get through the week without a date with Dateline, and neither should you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's good.
Keith was unimpressed, I think.
Oh,
No, I just, it was Josh. I mean, I got a date with Dateline, and neither should you.
oh, thank you. That's
You know,
amazing.
It always sounds better when he doesn't decides to change their mind.
That's the sort of thing we talked about doing, opposing sides of the tale.
Yes, which is still something that I want to do, is that we take a case, and all we need is the defendant to be out of custody, either because they haven't been arrested yet or because they're on bail pending trial. And one of us, like, we'll flip a coin. One of us, Keith or I, will do the defendant, and their, maybe their attorney, their supporters, and then the other one will do, the people on the other side.
Are you kidding me?
Right? I mean, how great would that be? And then like halfway through, or at the end of every act, we meet at Starbucks, and you see Keith and I talking about, well, what'd you learn? What did he say? The cops would like you to ask this, I mean, I think it'd be great. And we might still do that someday.
Brilliant.
That'd be so fascinating. You have to do that.
Well, we
Please do
got to find
that.
the right case, and it's got to be one where you have access to the guy who's either being accused or is under suspicion.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But that could be like set up like the widower, where it's like it's multiple nights.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect. Yeah.
Kind of stories do come along every once in a while. We just haven't found exactly the right one yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a great thing. I'm glad that you're talking about doing that. That'd be really
I love it.
Well,
We get so frustrated by the episodes where we can't decide, but we get so into it, and our listeners get so into it.
Mhm.
There was the bathtub mystery that Keith did that we still can't figure out if he did it or not.
still
And
just
we are
cannot
he was tried
get
3
there.
times. We can't figure it out. And
Right.
it's like we're at 50-50, we're at 80-20, we just keep changing
Yeah.
our percentages. This is such a great idea. We love this. Not that
Mhm.
Dayline cares what we think, but we're on board.
I think
Dayline-
Dayline does care what you think.
We
Yeah.
care about that. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
And I am confident we have more talking Dateline ahead of us. Which episode it will be and who will be interviewing whom, I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're doing more of that because they liked it and the audience liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Or so Josh claims. I'm not so sure.
I'm paraphrasing
do.
our bosses. They said they liked it.
Yeah.
And the
absolutely.
audience apparently responded. I have a little secret for all of America. Keith hated it, but everybody else liked
But
it.
that's essentially what this is. Did you hate this experience?
No, he loved this experience. I can tell.
This is the company,
Oh, I get. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
That's
But,
we can post a picture of it. Sure.
It's
We can post
so okay. I'll do that.
Yeah, do that.
And it has the arms crossed too, which I
It's
like.
so
Does that a
good.
lot, and it's
It's
leaning.
such a good drawing.
Yeah.
brilliant.
I'd send away for it, but how embarrassing would that be, right?
It would- you
You're
know
gonna have
what?
to have someone else
You know,
order it.
you know what? I sent
different name.
away when I heard about those true crime candles with us in the togas. I sent away for one, and when I got it, the written on the receipt was, "Oh my God!"
You made their day.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. Actually, Keith, you should order it because someone would just be
Yeah.
beyond delighted.
Yeah.
That Etsy seller.
Yeah,
That's
what-
amazing.
The most terrifying thing of all is the pillow, though. Jeez.
Oh,
I know
Oh, the
exactly
pillow?
which pillow you're talking about too.
Oh,
It's his face
It's
so
just
close
your
up.
eye. Yeah, it's
So
Yeah.
close up.
yeah.
oh, that's over the line.
That's quite a That's quite. Yeah, I know that pillow.
Yeah, it's on. It gets a lot of posting on Twitter about it. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
With
even
the-
worse.
With a cute dog next to it. So it's very divisive. People either want it immediately or they think that's too far.
Shouldn't he
That's
get the final
terrifying.
say? I feel like
He
you should get the final say. It's
I mean,
your
it's-
it's
he's
your
He's not
visage.
getting $1 from it, so I think you should get the final say.
Yeah.
oh, boy.
That's his final say.